Oh gosh, and this is gonna be another heated story here. Oh my gosh, this is oh Florida, Florida. You guys know where I'm going at this, right? Florida, Florida. How you doing, Florida? That's my question. How are you doing? Because I honestly want to know, how are you doing over there, Florida? The people over there. Hmm. Well, I know you guys have heard the news. It's been covered everywhere. Florida Department of Education blocks advanced placement course on African American studies from being offered in high school. Stating that the course is not, and I quote, historically accurate and violates state law. How in the, I was about to say that word. How in the, it violates state laws. It is not, you guys quote, historically accurate. That is some BS. That is some BS. He's a joke. Let me just say that. That man, Florida governor, you're a joke. You're a joke for doing this. Taking away AP in Florida schools. So you're telling me that everybody else can learn about their history, except for us, Black people, into our schools? Why is that? Why is that? You are a joke and you are a coward. Yeah, I said it. A coward, because you are. What kind of a man are you? What kind of a man are you? That is why it is so very important for our Black students to learn their Black history in school. And I did an episode of this in past seasons talking about why it is important for our Black students to be learning their Black history in school. I am glad that he is not my governor. I'm not living in Florida. Parents, you should be upset about it. Florida parents, you should be really upset about this and need to be doing something about it, about getting rid of that man. Seriously. It's all about building relationships with your students. You guys know I'm so big and so passionate about that. Yes, I am a big believer onto that, because I believe that, you know, having a relationship with your students, that is the foundation as a classroom teacher. That is key, because if you don't have a relationship, that deep bond, that connection with your students, then it's going to be, and you guys know, it's going to be bumpy between you and that particular student throughout the year, because you haven't started off at the start. You haven't started off from the beginning. And that is the perfect timing of, you know, starting that connection, that bond with your students. It is. Don't wait. Please don't wait. Please don't wait towards the end of the school year. Don't wait, because by then it is too late. It is too late. You and that student had a rough year probably, and you want to try to fix it now at the very last second. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Please, educators, please, starting off, you know, this next school year into the 2023-24 school year, please start off with building a foundation, a connection, that relationship with your students at the beginning of the school year. I cannot stress that enough, folks. I cannot stress that enough. Please try to do it at the beginning of the school year. Now, it can be fun quite toward like the middle of the school year. It quite depends, though. For me, in my view, it quite depends, because, you know, we have different schools. around the world who starts, school very differently. I know over here in Tennessee, where I'm at, we start in August. That's where we start at. So for me, if I didn't start off at the beginning of the school year in August, then my middle will be, for me, it will consist of probably somewhere around in September to October 1. So that is, come on, you guys. Come on, okay? So don't water down. Don't sugarcoat or tailor the narrative. Many times we promote the nicely packaged stories of Black history without considering the full stories. Thank you. We don't tell the full story. We only tell half of it or just a portion of it, but we don't tell the full story of it. So don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s his "I Have a Dream" speech is beautiful. It is, you guys. It's beautiful. It's incredible. But if that is the only piece of narrative of the story that we focus on during Black History Month, we are short changing our students. At that moment, we miss the chance to share equality, powerful racial statements from Maxwell X, from Huey P. Hutchins, and Fannie Lou Hamer, and in doing so, present an incomplete narrative story of these people right here. We got to do better. We got to do better as Americans. We got to do better, folks. We got to do better. This is insane. That's what you guys do. That is exactly what you do. You only tell certain parts of the story, only portions or even half. You don't even tell the full version of it at all. You don't. And that would piss me off, because you don't do your homework. You're not doing your research. And I'm getting fed up with this. I don't care. It's my show. This is ridiculous. You got to do it better. Americans, what are you doing? Do your homework. Learn the facts. Learn the history. Learn it. Because this is what we are damaging our Black students, our Black kids. That is what we are doing. We have to stop this. Only doing it in February. We need to do it all year long. Teaching Black students about their Black history is a game changer. It is. That's a fact right there. We got to do better. So, moving on to number 3. Let me catch my breath in, you guys, because this was a lot to process all in. It is. Let's dive in. And this is really a good one. And I talk about this onto my other show, The Educators, with my fellow co-hosts at the time, Prince TJ and Brian Seymour. And also, I think, of course, with Andrew Fred, and also with my other co-hosts who have been onto the show in past seasons, which is this right here, you guys. This right here. And yes, I have a charge up. So it's the phone. Which is, how young is too young for a cell phone? Let me repeat it again. How young is too young for a cell phone? That's the question, ladies and gentlemen. That's the question right now. And I would love to hear your response to that. Again, how young is too young for a cell phone? And I gave my opinions on this, on the educators, and I stand by it. I stand by it because I said, you guys probably going to judge me. I don't care, but this is how it should be. You guys let me know into the comments when we post, this, out into our social. But I said that kids should be allowed to have a cell phone at the age of when they are in their junior to senior year of high school, to sophomore, to junior, or to their senior year of high school. Now, you guys are probably going to be shocked of the answer I say when kids should be allowed on social media. Now, this is for me and for my future kids. The right age for kids to get on social media is when they are in high school during their junior or senior year. And I stand by it. I stand by it till this day. Because I said it back earlier this year in May. You guys are probably like, what? What, Davey? Are you insane? Let me explain myself. Let me explain. The reason why I said that is because we know how, the world is today, right? We know how the world is today, of how it is treating our children. We're seeing more now than ever, they're killing themselves, committing suicide. And that truly breaks my heart. Oh gosh, Damian. Ooh. It really does breaks my heart, you guys. Oh gosh, I'm getting choked up talking about it. Oh, because it's real. It's real. Because no kid, no kid should ever feel like that their life does not matter anymore, that they don't have nobody by their side, that they don't have nobody to listen to, and they just want to end it all because of these stupid old devices right here. There are some good to it, but there are a lot of bad to it. A lot of bad to it of what it is doing to our children. And our young children should not be allowed onto them at all. At all. Because it is really them that's killing themselves rather than, the older kids, of what I'm saying now in 2023, of what I have been seeing. It's more of them, the young ones, than the older ones. And that truly breaks my heart. It really does. Because no parent should ever go through that. Oh, gosh. See, that's why, you guys, they are our future for a reason. And they belong here for a reason. And I'm telling you now, these devices, we got to do something about it, y'all. We got to do something. We got to come together. Make a plan. Do some change about what is it? Because it is, you guys know how much I am so big on mental health. I'm so very passionate about it. Their mental health matters. It does. And we got to always check up on them. Who cares if they don't want you around, if they get pissed off, angry, this and that? Check up on your child. Check up on them. Take this away from them. Spend quality time together, because they should not always be on this 24/7 every single day. That's bad for them. It's bad for them for their development. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It really is. Got to do something about it. It's serious, y'all. It's serious. These devices, they're, and that's why I said, once they get to high school is when they should, receive a cell phone. Yeah, I know. I may be crazy about it. Who cares? Who cares? But yeah, my future children out there, yeah, they will, yeah, me and their mother, we will come to agreement together for them to get a cell phone when they enter high school, their sophomore, junior, senior year. Because I don't think by the time, sadly I have to say this, I don't think by the time I have children, this world's still going to be the same. Like nothing's going to be done, because we keep on saying and keep on preaching. Let's get behind it. Let's get some action done. Y'all not doing nothing. Y'all not doing nothing. And it's pathetic. It's pathetic. So it's just gonna stay like that until we all do something together as a union. So, but going off of that, and I never got quite choked up or emotional before on the show here. Wow, that's the first. Which is okay, because we need to see our Black men, show emotion. We really do, because it's okay, for them to feel vulnerable at times, to express of how they're feeling. They should never hide it away. We need to let it all out. Let it all out. It does not make you a bad person. It does not make you weak at all. It does not. It does not. You're human. You're human. And that's all that matters. We all make mistakes. That's fine. Let's pick ourselves back up and let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.